All right, welcome back. Welcome back to the Old Newbies Lair. We're going to get this stream kicked off where we talk about VR for business and in a business sense. All right, today we're going to be reviewing the Oculus Quest 2. Has another business video that came out. This one actually was a little bit earlier before the Quest 2 release, but within the actual video you will see images of the Quest 2. So it was almost like they were announcing it before it actually came out. It's one of those things where you gotta have a keen eye in order to see what's going on. So if you didn't, make sure you check my old stream, the previous stream to this one, where I actually talked in length about Oculus Quest 2 and its intent and its purpose for business. And this is going to be good for us, not just in the gaming community, but also in the business community for expanding the VR market. But we're not going to make this a full-blown video. We just want to react to the Quest 2's business spin that they're putting on to VR. So let's go ahead, get the video queued up, and then we'll launch into it.
Virtual reality seems to be this thing that is so futuristic, but for us, that's just the medium that you use to create in the physical world.
Gravity Sketch is a 3D napkin sketch tool. It was driven from this need to communicate your idea much more clearly.
Because it's so easy and quick to create in Gravity Sketch, they're able to cut their design time substantially. People are actually having fun when they're designing. Why?
Notice there that is the Quest 2. That's the Quest 2. And this is before it was actually announced and released. They're actually using the device in this video.
Not. We are creatives. We love making stuff.
VR is one of the first technologies that's actually aligned itself so closely to our natural abilities and gotten out of the way. And now we can actually focus more on difficult subjects like behavioral change. We could put the learner in a position of a manager, and they're put in the line of fire with another colleague. We give people the tools to listen, be empathetic in conversations that feel real. We trained 3,000 people inside of 2 days, and everybody had a personal learning experience. Their palms sweat. They feel uncomfortable when in real life they would feel uncomfortable.
With space.
Notice the metric. And that's huge when you're talking to business. You have to talk in terms of metrics. He said he trained 3,000 people in 2 days. That's what makes business professionals, that's what makes their ears perk up when they actually hear metrics and they're actually hearing how the technology is making the business better, making it easier.
Spatial, we can put on a headset, and even if we're not in the same room as someone, we can feel like we are. You can create these project rooms, kind of like a 3D version of Zoom meets Slack. There's an opportunity to get in there early, put our humanistic ideals into the technology so that it can be creative and collaborative. Oculus is investing so heavily just across every layer of the stack, whether it's the development, the hardware, the outreach. They're loaning devices to companies who are VR curious, and it's really cool.
Okay, so there it is. That's the big nugget in this whole video. It's Facebook and Oculus are investing heavily in businesses. They are giving devices to businesses so they can start using them and getting used to VR. I mean, that was it right there. If you didn't hear anything else that I said in this video or the video prior to that, that was it right there. They are investing across the stack in businesses, and the Quest 2 is going to be that device, that disruptive device that just comes onto the scene in business.
That they're being that innovative.
It didn't feel overwhelming to a corporate client. It felt like something that they could adopt and roll out wide.
We actually worked really closely with the Oculus team. Having someone in your back pocket to reach out to that understands the technology intrinsically, it's been a huge leg up for us.
Now we have our community growing every day. VR is now.
Oculus for business. So you heard that the community is growing, and the final splash screen is Oculus for Business. That's where it's going. And we need that. I mean, it was a tough pill to swallow, but we need business to invest in VR in order to grow the VR market. And once it does, I mean, it'll be beneficial. And all my gamers out there, it's want to hear it, but we need this. And once the VR user base expands and businesses start investing in it, on the back end, developers will start to develop and invest in VR once they see that that user base is expanded. And this will translate over to games as well in the gaming community. But you got to have the long vision. You have to actually see what's best for the VR market and, not go against it. Okay, so this is another reaction video, another response to how VR is gaining steam in business, and Oculus and Facebook are at the forefront. Whether you like it or not, they're at the forefront. And this actually, in the end, is going to be good for us. Okay, so remember to like, subscribe, and we'll see you again in VR. All right, let's cue the music and play me out of here.